I always thought the ticking of a clock was comforting until the night I heard it coming from a watch that hadn't worked in years. My grandfather died on a rainy Tuesday. One moment, he was trimming the garden hedge in his usual pressed shirt and suspenders. The next, the neighbor found him slumped against the gate, his hands still stained with earth. No final words. No gentle goodbye. Just silence where his stories used to be. After the funeral, I returned to his house alone. Everyone else had moved on, their grief neatly folded into polite condolences and busy lives. But I stayed, wandering the dusty halls of his Victorian home in upstate New York, surrounded by framed sepia memories and clocks that hadn't chimed in decades. That's when I found it, the pocket watch. Tucked inside a box marked for Elise was a velvet pouch. Inside, the watch sat like a relic of another lifetime. Its face was cracked, its hands frozen at 11:59. And there, folded beneath it, was a note in my grandfather's unmistakable handwriting. Don't trust the time. Trust your heart. I didn't know what it meant. Not then. Not until the night it started ticking. I couldn't sleep. The rain hadn't stopped since the funeral, and the house felt heavier than ever. At exactly midnight, I heard it, a soft, deliberate tick, tick, tick. I followed the sound to my grandfather's desk, heart thudding like a second heartbeat in my chest. The watch lay open on the desk. Moving. Alive. I reached out, but it stopped as soon as I touched it. The next morning, I took it with me. I needed air. I needed answers. I ended up at the old train station, the one Grandpa used to take me to when I was little. He'd sit on the wooden bench at platform 9, sipping coffee from a flask, watching the trains that rarely came. I hadn't been there in years. I was about to leave when I saw him. A man standing where my grandfather once did. Tall. Dark coat. Wind tousling his hair like it belonged to another time. He wasn't watching the trains. He was watching me. He stepped forward,